Hey guys, Sean Klinger with Vital MX. Today we're looking at the latest helmet from Troy Lee Designs. It is the SE5. So Troy Lee Designs not only is known for their helmet paint, but also their helmets. They've had a long line of very successful helmets that they've offered, as well as other body protection, chest protectors, knee guards, and all that stuff. Obviously moto gear. But the SE4, which was the predecessor to this, was an all-new helmet, new from the ground up. They really put a lot of innovation and design into that helmet to make it completely new. The SE5, what we have here today, is kind of their latest upgrade and the latest changes to that helmet using that same platform, but obviously adding some new features and some new changes to make the helmet better. Right off the bat, the carbon version of it, which is what I have here, is $675. It is a very pricey helmet. It puts it in obviously the premium helmet range. So then looking at some of the features, this guy is super light. It's 1,350 grams. So that is for a large, and that's very light. Fit-wise, it is a bit snug. I wear large across the board. I've worn large in pretty much every motocross helmet. And this guy, where you feel, at least for me, from my head shape, where I feel the most pressure is on the sides of my face. So when I pull it on, like right in front of my ear, kind of my jaw area, that's where it's a little snug. It feels like a lot of pressure there, but it fits the crown of my head. I have kind of a roundish oval head, not necessarily an Asian fit or European fit. I mean, I think my head's pretty neutral. So as far as fit goes, I don't think like if your head shape is relatively neutral, I think you'll be fine. Just know if you're in between sizes, maybe go a size up, or obviously try it on before you buy it. Comfort-wise, extremely comfortable, very plush padding. The pads go pretty far down the back of the helmet, so it has kind of a head cradling feel. It doesn't stop too soon. Some of the other helmets out there that can stop right at the jawline. Next, one of the new features of this helmet is a massive amount of venting. So just looking at the front, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 vents just in the top brow area. There are huge vents in the chin bar, which they're calling their, ram system that is forcing air into your face. It's just, really big open area in the chin bar to let you get some air. And then to match, when you look in the inside of the helmet, there are plenty of channels and plenty of holes in the EPS that it doesn't really matter how many intakes you have. If you don't have enough exhaust vents to move the air out of your helmet, doesn't matter. And this guy has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the back here. Tons of venting. When you actually remove the liner, you can see all those holes, all those venting channels, and just open to the back of the helmet, and you can see how the air is going to flow through. Riding with it, that's one of my favorite things about this helmet. Extremely well vented. Very hot day here in Southern California. Another feature of this helmet that is new is the MIPS Integra liner. So typically, MIPS is this low friction layer that goes in between the EPS foam and then the comfort foam liner, and it allows for some slip in there. It allows for the helmet to rotate a bit to mitigate rotation forces. So normally it's just kind of placed in there or put after the EPS foam is already in here. This guy, as you can see, is the MIPS is actually molded onto the foam, the EPS foam liner. So that is not moving. That is completely in place. Speaking of the foam, it is a dual density EPS foam. If you notice in the brow area of this helmet, there's a ton of material. The crown, brow, all of this area is like where the main impacts happen in motocross. It's up here, it's up at the front, it's back here. This is the main area that takes the impact. So they just, after analyzing the data, Troy Lee Designs really beefed up this area of foam. Secondly, in the chin bar, there is also EPP. So that's a slightly different foam that instead of like EPS, which once it compresses and crushes, it's done and it stays that same shape, EPP bounces back. So all in the chin bar. If you accidentally take a handlebar to the face, you're not going to crush this foam and ruin it. It actually bounces back. Then you got the collarbone area. So this is their collarbone suspension system, very similar to the Bell Moto 10, the latest Bell out there. There is a bit of EPP foam here, so that squishes and it squishes back. It holds its shape, but this making contact with your collarbone or shoulder is, you know, a little bit of give, a little bit of relief, so it's not just a hard carbon fiber shell going into your collarbone if you do take an impact that way. Other features are titanium D-rings, just to be light. Some of the only things that I could say that is a con really is that the liner system, just because I'm spoiled, I really like the Bell magnet system. That guy obviously doesn't have any snaps or anything. It's just magnets, and you just pull it out. You can pull it out with one hand, wash the liner, and put it back in. Super simple. Obviously, that probably adds some weight. That helmet isn't the lightest on the market. These are just the traditional snap. So on the bike, it's very comfortable. It's very snug. It's very lightweight. Doesn't fatigue the neck. Tons of venting. Really hard to find anything to complain about, and with a really high-end helmet like this guy, you actually get 2 spare visors that come with a very fancy padded helmet bag that comes with the helmet. So really my only complaint is that it's branded TLD, and therefore, you know, you might not want to wear it with other gear. If you are on vitalmx.com, please check out our YouTube channel. If you are on YouTube, click like, click subscribe. Let me know in the comment section if there are other helmets you want us to review, or any other gear, any other motorcycle parts, any other products in the motocross realm that you want to see checked out. Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Stay classy, San Diego.